Sometimes I be wanting to take my fist and beat these bitches badly. Check them trumps, I never nap, cause Scarecrow got a half day dividends. There's plenty ends when managing those prostitutes. Kick that black bitch in the biggest so hard that she picking the skin up off my boots. My brother Benzo said don't have no mercy on these hoes. Make them walk that strip until they wearing out they shoe soles. And ever since then I can't stand to see a bitch with a dollar. Reminds me of that funky bitch cause I look. Bitch, you gotta work, go to work, do some dirt. Bring Lord Infamous back some money before you get your ass hurt, bitch. You better meet your fucking quota, bitch, you better wise up. Fuck around and get your ass put in a pal drive. Bust a motherfucking pint of Hennessy cross your fucking head. Hit you in the kneecap with a pipe and try to break your leg. Man, there's plenty money to be made in the M-Town. Niggas better learn you gotta beat a funky bitch down. One day me and Paul was chillin' in the cut, dog just gliding. A couple of bitches I knew asked for a ride. We just cruising and listen to pimpin', rollin' bumps and bumpin'. Paul asked the bitch you wanna hit the hotel or something. The hoes were with it, so we fell up in the La Quinta and we smoking makeup blunts and sippin' on that grapefruit gin. Now the bitch is fucked up and the Scarecrow spittin' crazy gang. Paul in the corner getting his dick sucked by the other dame. Now I got the stout John coming on about them draws. Oh Lord, it's time to bang the walls, bang the walls. Now we through, but I still think the host don't get the picture. Fired up the roach and hit the rest of the liquor.
Yo, what's up? Where you want us to drop you off to?
Next thing I know, she came out her purse with a deuce. I started busting with the 80 out the ankle holster. Two wounded bitches in the hotel, fucking with lobsters.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest, broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in. Church check in. Church check in. We back with another classic. I promise you, this right here, we gonna walk it down slow, early in the morning, nigga. All right? Church check in, nigga. Let's get the super chats popping. You know, so we can get the phone lines open. You know the rules, you know the rules. All right? Like, share, subscribe. Let's get this information out right now. Today's episode. When is it time to put hands on her? Woo! When is it time to put some goddamn hands on her? But first, I wanna play this scene. I love this scene, man. This is very funny. You know what I'm saying?
Go home now. Sit here. Let me break this down to you. You gotta kick the language as if you got it going on. You know, like with the program.
Like a Microsoft Word program on my computer?
No, man, listen to me. You got to speak to the people as though you are with it. As if you ain't new to this. Okay. It's like, you don't kick some butt, you be kicking some ass. You don't hit on a girl, you be hitting on a bitch.
You don't hit on a girl. You be hitting on a bitch, nigga. That's what we talking about today. When is it time to put hands on her? Nigga. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. It's a lot of niggas scared to talk about this. Scared they gonna lose a bitch. Scared that somebody's gonna disagree. Oh, I don't want the scrutiny. I want all the smoke. Because there is a lot of bitches that I should have slapped the shit out of. And I didn't. And to this day, them hoes don't respect me. You know what I'm saying? They still get sassy and spicy with me when they see me in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all a true story. When I was sipping, I was a young nigga, man. My girl came up to, I wasn't answering the phone. We was arguing on the phone. I wasn't answering the phone. This bitch came up to my job, yelling, screaming, and cursing. I had to step outside. I said, hey, you know, we in the middle of the motherfucking mall. What the fuck do you want? This bitch spit in my motherfucking face and pushed me. I should have took the strength of God Almighty and slapped the absolute fuck out of her. But that whole you should never hit a woman thing, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Chris Law. That whole you should never hit a woman thing, you know, we was raised by, I had to take that, right? Now let me tell you how this shit turns around full circle. We break up, you know, word get back to me that her new nigga is kicking her ass, right? And she is cooperating. I said, I'll be. And what I learned, I'm gonna be real with you. Now, this is a very touchy subject. Proceed with caution at your own risk. But sometimes you have got to lay hands on a bitch. And there's a lot of bitches in this chat, a lot of niggas in this chat room that have laid hands on a bitch. And there's bitches in this chat room that had hands laid on them. And the real bitches, it's like, you know what? I had that coming. I needed that. You fake bitches, you can never lay hands on a woman. No, you're acting everything but a woman. You acting like a hoe in the streets. You acting like an untamed monkey. And it's a man's job to smack some reality into your ass. And I'm going to be real. You know what I'm saying? This is with my sipping days. I did not have it in me. But the nigga that had it in him got the maximum performance out of that bitch. Got devotion and loyalty out of that bitch. got respect out of that bitch. I didn't get respect. See, I can't, if I see this bitch right now, she still sees me as Little Jap, and she can talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? See, you don't get it, like I tell you niggas all the time. You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. The first impression that she gonna always have, regardless if I didn't elevate, change my mindset, hell no, she still think that she can talk to me like I'm Lil Jap. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga who slapped the shit out of her, she walk with her head down, she don't motherfucking loud talk, and I gotta respect that nigga who whipped her ass for the niggas to come. I do. I truly respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these bitches that's out of pocket right now have never had the shit slapped out of them. You know? I'm sure Rihanna's a better woman now. You know? And a lot of y'all beat up Chris Brown. And y'all don't understand because y'all never been in these relationships with these new batch of millennial women. These bitches get out of pocket fast. If you watch Love and Hip Hop, every bitch on Love and Hip Hop need they ass beat. Because they act like everything but a woman. Now, hopefully my brother who hit me on Instagram, he got some more scriptures for us. Because this is real shit here. My man Judah, man, I hope you listening, man. Make sure you call in when we get these super chats. What's going on, man? Is the super chats working? I'm not seeing, let me know, because somebody said something about this shit. The super chats wasn't working. If not, we're going to have to do the PayPal shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit, hold on. Who we got? Look, man. Shout out to my man, CC Cat 1, man. He want to get started right now. My man just dropped 100 in the Cash App, bro. My man just instantly dropped 100 in the Cash App. This is how much, I'm gonna cover up the brother's name. Hold on, they ain't gonna see it. I'm gonna cover up the brother's name. I want y'all to see it. The brother just dropped that. You see what I'm saying? See, this is when you know you touch a nigga's souls with this here, man. You know what I'm saying? So matter of fact, we gonna get the phone lines open. We lit. We ready. We got gas and electric in the studio now, okay? We ready to cook. Shout out to Brother. See, that's how you look out for your brother right there. Because right now, I just put myself on the front line. It don't matter if YouTube shadow banning. This shit is lit. Now, Chris Brown got destroyed. You know what I'm saying? But you don't understand what it's like to be driving and a bitch is hitting you. I, Minister Jap, has slapped the shit out of my motherfucking girl at the time when I was driving on the expressway. I was doing what most girls hate for a man to do, is ignore her fucking mouth and not respond to her stupid shit. And I continue to drive on the expressway. She then gets in her feelings and punches me in my face once, twice, 3 times, and the 4th time she cocked back to try to punch me again. I slapped the shit out of her, and I grabbed her by her titty and I squeezed like I was trying to squeeze the internal contents of her titty out of her nipple. I squeezed her titty to the point she might have breast cancer to this day because of that titty squeeze. Okay? And upon squeezing her titty, she cried profusely, "You hit me!" That was the day I was born. I didn't apologize. I just looked at her with a dead stare. Because, bitch, you asked for it. Bitch, you asked and you shall receive in the house of the Lord, bitch. I'm not here to play with you. We could die in here. You playing on the expressway. I'd rather slap the shit out of you, squeeze your titty and rip it off, than for us to die on the expressway together because you mad because I'm not going to respond. Sometimes you have got to grab these bitches by the back of their neck. What's Cisco say? Do I have to grab the back of your neck to make you listen to me? See what I'm saying? Grab that bitch. You let that bitch know that you are playing with a man. Let's get these super chats popping, man. The fuck? You playing with a man, bitch. And see, this is the thing. Bitches will try you. I'm telling you about two situations. One situation where I was tried and I failed. The other situation, I was tried and now I got respect. Why do I have respect now? Because once she put her hands on me and she felt the ferocity of a man, she acted accordingly. Now that bitch, she straight off. You know what I'm saying? And this is the crazy thing. That only happened one time. She never hit me again. We never had that problem. You know? Now, you know, like most of these bitches, oh, I'm unhappy. Fine. So, in her quest for happiness, word gets back, she's damn near married to a nigga that's whooping her ass often. You know how you get that, that hey stranger catch up on life Facebook inbox message. And they want to tell you all the hardships they've been through and all the ass whoopings they done took. And you're like, see, you left the church, this holy place. You know, this man that's rooted in manhood, raised by a great man, to go get your ass whooped in the pursuit of happiness. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that these bitches, they not leaving. When you put your hands on a bitch, don't think they leaving, bro. In fact, it damn near turns them on. Now, I know a lot of you motherfuckers are wondering, why is he advocating for beating a bitch ass? No! I'm just telling you I understand it. And I'm not gonna persecute you if you got a domestic violence charge. If you gotta smack one of these hoes, then so be it. God damn it, I'm not gonna turn my back on my brother for smacking a bitch. Cause when the bitch smacked him, do I turn my back on him? Now all y'all wondering, man, he got Ike Turner in the background. Yeah, motherfucker. Because I've been telling motherfuckers this shit for years and nobody believes me. Till you look it up. Tina Turner deserved every ass whooping she got. Are you hearing me? Shout out to Belly. He say, fear is the greatest motivator. Yes. And while we on that, this is why I love my father. My father beat my ass when I was out of line. Strangled me a few times. Fear and respect. It works. Kept me out of jail, kept me from not wanting to see him in an angered state. I thank my father for every ass whooping he gave me. It worked. Tina Turner deserved every ass whooping she got. What? No, he was just abusive. Listen. Ike Turner found out Tina was cheating and Tina had a baby while they're married by one of the members in the band named Spider. Look it up. Ike Turner was in a marriage forced to raise an illegitimate child his wife had. So for 9 months, he's around this bitch and she's pregnant with a band member's baby. Now you tell me every time that bitch get loud or something like that, you want to smack the fuck out of her. Nigga, and he had to be mature about it. He could be all heartbroken and just leave, but the money, look what we built, it's Ike and Tina. Who gonna sing these songs like I write them? Ike put up with that bitch for as long as he could. If your bitch right now, fellas, if your bitch right now, your bitch that you love, my queen, yeah, you with her for 9 months, rubbing her stomach, and that's another nigga's baby that you know. And by economics, you're forced to stay with her. And she got the nerve to want to mouth off? With the power of the Holy Spirit, if you don't smack that bitch. See, when y'all hear these hoes cry, and y'all believe them because they either tell the story first, just because they're a bitch, or they're crying. You ever thought that some bitches deserve their ass whooped? Not killed, not cut, not stabbed, not shot. Just an ass whooping. I'm an 80s baby. My parents whooped my ass. When I had kids, I'ma whoop their ass. So they don't turn out like y'all. Shout out to CCG, man. CG, man, I appreciate you, bro. Bro done just dropped like 150, man. Bro really paying his tithes, man. Bro really paying his tithes, bro. Bro really paying his tithes, man. I'm definitely getting a fish sandwich today. Appreciate you, family. I understand walking away. But you have to understand the equity that Ike built into this bitch. If Ike walks away from her, he didn't build her name up. He gotta go find another bitch that could be, cause she's the star. He's a songwriter, but she's the star. The whole family is relying on what this is, this Ike and Tina thing, to sustain itself. So the mature thing to do is handle the business. Now you're stuck with this bitch in your face. She got the nerve to want to get sassy. You know, she's not cooperating. You done forgave her, but you ain't forgot. And you got this little snotty-nosed, illegitimate kid walking around here in the house that you taking care of. So she literally stripped you of your motherfucking manhood and your pride. But you gotta You gotta hold this in. You're not gonna tell me Ike Turner didn't deserve at least 2 to 3 times to slap the shit out of Tina. We at $70 right now on the super chats. We finna get the phone lines popping, y'all. Let's take a listen to Ike Turner's side. Cause see, that's one part of that fucking movie that they don't tell you. They don't tell you about Tina Turner cheating on Ike. And not only did she cheat, she got some raw dick and had a baby. It's on Wikipedia. This shit has been out there for the longest. Every time people bring this shit up about domestic violence and all this shit, I always tell them, look at what the men is dealing with. It's stress. It's the bullshit. The black woman's mouth deserves to be slapped in. So you can nom your whole Renge, kill your ass the fuck out my face with that bullshit. And again, like I said, I'm not telling you niggas, because this is not for every nigga, man. It's a very risky thing. Having to put your hands on a bitch. But I'm telling you, your brother, I got your back. I'm not mad at you. I'm not one of them niggas, man, I heard you beat on her, man. That's a woman, man. Come on. No. Because in this day and time, with all the pussy that we got out here that's just thrown at us from Instagram to Tinder to Facebook, I mean, it's so easy to get laid. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't really trying to sit around and hold on to one bitch and be going through that hell. So if a nigga going through hell with a bitch trying to make it work and that bitch acting a motherfucking fool, nigga paying the motherfucking bills, nigga paying her motherfucking student loans off, nigga doing all this shit, she still want to go outside and be with her whole ass friends, take whole trips with them bitches, do all that bullshit, mouth off, you know what I'm saying? Got niggas calling her, you know what I'm saying? Niggas in her inbox and she ain't saying nothing and stepping the fuck up. Yes! Smack the shit out of her. I'm with you. Like I said, man, you know, and I ain't saying you gotta punch on her, but you do deserve the right to grab her up and slap the shit out of her. Even Minister Farrakhan tell you, slap the shit out of their ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to play some clips, you know? I mean, shit, the Bible, the Quran. You gotta get order. We at 100 on the super chat. We bringing the lines in a few. Let me pull this clip up, family. Ike Turner's side of the story must be told. Y'all act like bitches don't provoke niggas to slap them. Oh, I got more. I got more in the clip for y'all. Let's go.
She said I broke her jaw bone. If you ask a doctor can tell you, if I broke her jaw, no way is she going on stage.
You admit that you have slapped Tina before, but why, Ike?
She would be walking around looking sad, with a lip drop, and I keep asking her, and what is the matter with you? What's wrong?
See, he had to get it together, man. You run around here moping around the house and shit, bitch, we got work to do.
And it's always, nothing. And it would go on for a day or two till finally, why the don't you?
Yeah. See. Y'all hoes gonna stop playing with me. And hey, you know what? I love it too. Hold on. I love it when all you bitches try to get old niggas. I done had a few bitches, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, we all go through the game, man. I done had a few bitches leave and feel old nigga. Old niggas, I tell you bitches all the time, old niggas spend money, old niggas nasty, but old niggas will kick your motherfucking ass. That's one thing about old niggas, you know what I'm saying? That don't, you know, I'm talking about niggas right now, 50 and up right now. And you hoes like, oh, y'all want a zaddy. I'm gonna tell you what zaddy will do. Zaddy is gonna whoop your ass. And you ain't going nowhere. you ain't going going nowhere. So all you young bitches, oh, I want to get an old ass man, I want a sugar daddy. You get one of these black sugar daddies who lived through that 70s, he gonna whoop your ass. He gonna slap the dog shit out your ass, yoke your ass up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna learn some motherfucking order around. He gonna give you the ass whooping your daddy should have gave you. See, a lot of y'all hoes didn't have daddies, so y'all get these old niggas and think that, oh, you know, he's a father figure. You about to see how a father figure really is. A father's gonna whoop your ass. I'm just telling you that. So a lot of y'all hoes, I don't fuck with these young niggas. Hey, okay. Go ahead. Get the retired black man. He gonna whoop your ass. He gonna whoop your ass. I love hearing about it too. I love it because these hoes be thinking they just discovered the whole, I only fuck with old niggas because old niggas, they spend money and they take care. Oh, but they don't want to tell you about that ass whooping that came with that though. They don't want to tell you about that ass whooping. Tell them one more time, Ike. Tell them one more time, Ike. Talk to him.
Lip drop, and I keep asking her, and what is the matter with you? What's wrong? And it's always, nothing. And it would go on for a day or two till finally, why the don't you? And then this is where I would slap her or something. Then she would change her mood or attitude or something.
That's what I'm talking about. 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 It was an adjustment. It was just an adjustment, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are in an uproar. It was an adjustment. Ike had to do what needed to be done, man. You can't talk to these bitches all the time. All right, so we got 2 PayPals in. Shout out to my man Curtis for that 50 piece, man. Shout out to Jim for that motherfucking 5 piece, man. We definitely appreciate you here at the church. We got my man Dave. He just dropped something in the Cash App. And I got Kingston just dropped something in the Cash App, man. Hey, man, much love goes out to you guys. Y'all have definitely helped the Chitlin Circuit Fish Fry Fund. We about to open up the lines because I know everybody has something to say. This is fucked up. Y'all not understanding. These are women. You are not to put your hands on a queen. Bullshit. I'm telling you right now, in 2020, that's bullshit. You better grab the back of her neck, nigga. Let's get it, man.
Start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Your show is scheduled to start in 27 seconds.
It's just wonderful, man. You know, when the game just opens your eyes.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right, so, you know, and this is the thing, man. We're not here saying that, you know, you just come in the house, where's my sandwich? And you just beating on bitches. Like, no. That's abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if there was a child, just look at how you would look at your kids. You wouldn't come in every time they had a little mishap, you know what I'm saying, some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? They don't make their bed, you just beating their ass. They don't take the garbage out, you just beating their ass. But if they get caught stealing from a store, this is when the hands of God, that God gave you these. And this is when you use these. If they get caught mouthing off and cursing out old ladies in the street, you get your word out. The hands of the Most High Creator should bless them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about it's a difference between abuse and adjustment. Some of these women need to be adjusted. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know how to adjust the bitch. You know? And I want to dispel this myth and rumor that under no circumstances you can't hit a woman. That's bullshit.
If your woman is calling your mother a whore, it's time to do God's work. If your woman tries to fight your mother, it's time to do the Lord's work. If your woman is cursing and wanting to fight her own mother, it's time to do the Lord's work. Someone has to bring her back to reality and make her a lady again. If your woman is throwing shit, breaking shit in the house, having a tantrum, destroying property, it's up to you to close the door and lock it and use the hands that God gave you to apply an adjustment to that woman. See, every time my father whooped my ass, he sat down with me. He said, I love you, son. But you got to understand what you did was wrong. And I got to make sure, it's my job to make sure you don't do it again. That's how you raise your children. And you have to raise the woman the same way. See, women are not going to understand this. Women have two childhoods. They have one childhood with their family and they were raised, but then they have another childhood when they're on your watch. Now you have to raise them to be the woman for you. Them old school women like my grandmama, my great grandmama and them was strong black women. And I'm confident my grandmama and them got their ass whooped when they got out of line. They ain't go nowhere. They adjusted, they stayed strong, stayed down. Because that back in those days, it wasn't viewed how y'all viewing it. Now it's to the point women are hitting on us. And we supposed to take it. You know, the good man, the so-called good man, is getting beat up and abused. And you're the big man for not retaliating. You're the big man for not adjusting her. This happens all the time. I want you to see this. Check this out. Now, we talked about Chris Brown, how they persecuted him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's in the car. He's driving. The bitch is acting crazy in the car. She got a couple smacks. All of a sudden, he's abusive. No. He was provoked. Now I want y'all to take a look at this. This is about Tahiri and her new boyfriend, who she constantly disrespects. She went on a national television and said, "This is the brokest man I ever been with." And let's just watch how things transpire. Let me see who we got in the queue, man. Hold on. Okay, we got everybody in the queue. Motherfuckers is lined up. All right, I'm gonna play the clip. We're gonna break the clip down. We're gonna take some calls. Let's get to it.
I'm done talking to you because you can't even follow instructions right. And if that list...
So we're gonna stop right there. I'm done talking to you because you can't even follow instructions right. See, this nigga is a simp. Because, and I'm gonna tell you why a lot of niggas, I mean, man, I understand, dog. A lot of you niggas, man, y'all see these big booties with these hips and it's exaggerated. Like, Tahiri got a crazy shape. And I know you niggas go crazy over it, but you should not have to put up with what you're putting up with just because this bitch got a body, dog. It's certainly not worth it. A lot of y'all niggas trade in y'all manhood just to get a bitch, man. Just to get a bitch. Shout out to Darby, shout out to Dave, man. We just got your super chats in, man. I'm sorry, your cash apps in, man. You guys are definitely supporting the church right now, man. We definitely appreciate you, man. Now look at this. She tells the man, you don't follow instruction. When is a bitch supposed to be giving a man instruction? You know what I'm saying? But this obviously will show you that a lot of these guys were raised by women. So they let women just do anything.
Said that Tahiri walks away, you shock me, then mother, shock me. Because look what I'm doing, walking the other.
You see, they get to talking real spicy. You know what I'm saying? And this is what happened in this. See, the game has switched around. Now these bitches are powerful now. You know what I'm saying? And they feel as though, you know, there's nothing you can do to stop her. And in their mind, like me and Donovan talk about this all the time. They think that they're little bitty men in their mind.
The other way.
Right, come sit down. Come sit down. You good, babe? LT, can you come sit down, please?
If you don't boogie, is he shocked? Ah! How you shocking me? I didn't do nothing. You're the one doing it. He's out of sight again. You gotta follow instructions.
All right, so they got this thing where, like, if your bitch ain't acting right, you get to shock her. So she was yelling and not listening. So he shocked her. You know, these little reality shows, what is this, like celebrity boot camp marriages and shit.
Do something. I'm gonna find out later because I trust the process. Can I put that around his penis?
Yeah. Yo, can you come back over here?
All I'm saying to you, if I'm doing...
He's asking instead of telling. See, there's a guy who probably smacked the shit out of Tahiri all the time, and that's who she respects and loves. You know? And that nigga's not asking Tahiri, can you come here? No, come here. You know what I'm saying? See, you have got to have pure dominance over a woman, or it's never gonna work. If you don't dominate your woman, you're not a man, bro. You have got to have dominance over her.
What I'm not supposed to be doing, whatever's on the list, please hit me because I want to learn.
You gonna feel crunchy later.
Go sit at the table with him. I tried. I went back.
So you want me to do what's on the list? Okay.
That
now
sounds
you gonna
good.
get hit all day.
You're
now
such
you
a
need to
fool.
shut up.
You're such a fool. You're
Now
such
I gotta
a
be the
fool.
bad guy.
You're so petty. I didn't say, you see what I'm saying? I didn't say anything to him.
You don't have to say nothing. It's what you're doing.
Oh my God.
You are
Shock
walking
me.
electricity.
He's just shocking now.
Now, since you want to be an ass, I'm gonna be an ass. Yeah, you do that. You for a reason.
No, you didn't shock me for no reason.
Shock you for
I'm
a
talking
reason.
to them.
See, the only thing that'll make a woman correct her conduct at this point in her life, she's been doing this spicy shit with every nigga she's been with thus far to where this is her culture now. This is the culture that she sees. And we see this all the time as loving hip-hop bitches and shit like that. It's going to take getting physical to adjust the bitch. I understand. Yeah, you walk away and shit like that. But some of you niggas are all, you got equity. You got things vested into this shit. You know, look how she's acting in public. Yo bitch is a representation of you. When motherfuckers see yo bitch doing this, and you can't even look her in the eye. Look at this, I'm peeping everything. You can't even look her in the eye. All that tough shit you probably rapping, we throw that out the window. The bitch got you. The bitch got you. You know?
I'm not talking to you.
I'm talking to you.
Now, I can't even trust you.
Hey, you lucky you ain't got it all right now. I'll be
That's
hitting
fine.
it 3
I
times.
can't even trust. I don't care. I don't care. Leave me
lucky.
alone. Leave me alone.
You lucky. You done got hit about 5 times right now.
You so
You
whack.
got me
You
twice.
can't even follow the simple.
Put it back on your wrist.
And because you don't even know what I'm shocking you, shocking me out of spite.
How you know what I'm shocking you out of?
You just said I was yelling and I wasn't yelling. You don't never learn nothing. So what am I doing here?
This is what happens when you don't got no control of your bitch. You know what I'm saying? She don't respect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get respect? You talk to her? You reason with her? No. No, nigga. No, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? It's about that time.
Here, wasting my time? Time is money and you don't pay the bill.
Right there. All these bitches. See, one thing about these bitches, and I know it's gonna be bitches calling, you don't understand, you should never. Nah, you hoes cut under the belt, man. Y'all hit niggas under the belt. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put niggas' personal business out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, these hoes drop daggers. And you just supposed to sit there. And she gonna be sitting there, yeah, nigga, that's why your mama ain't shit, nigga. Yeah, I know what's going on. Yeah. You just supposed to sit there? What do you do to make sure that she never does it again? Okay.
So don't waste my time.
Yo, I swear you're supposed to be electrocuted right now.
You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide.
If I would have got shot right now, I would have deserved it. But you know what wasn't part of the list? You.
The bitch threw 2 apples, point blank range, hard as hell with her left. She had a curve on that motherfucker. And you know them Spanish motherfuckers play baseball, nigga. In front of everybody. What's a man to do?
Oh my God. Boom, boom. Like, oh. Word? Yo.
Just walk away, right? Just walk away. All right.
Look at this anger management.
You poked the bear.
You just disrespected me. Yeah, my. She's crazy.
I don't give a.
Ain't nobody, no bitch in the room said a goddamn thing to this motherfucker. Ain't one bitch in the room said shit to this bitch. Why? Because it's expected that a bitch has the ability to hit a man. That's the expectation that society has put out there. Nobody said, oh, come on, Tahiri, what you doing? Why you hit him? No. Crickets.
You don't feel bad. You should be ready to say sorry.
She's not sorry, hasn't said anything, hasn't apologized.
Somebody gonna get hurt, man.
Make some applesauce. Rap about apples. I'm a thrower.
She think it's a joke. She hit him in the head with the apple, then say, go make some applesauce. That's how gully these bitches think they can pull with us, nigga. That's how tough these bitches think they are.
And I'm not gonna throw punches. And I was actually trying to be funny with it. I told him to go make applesauce.
It's crazy, man.
All boot campers to the
Lord
boot
have
camp
mercy.
room. All boot campers to the boot camp room.
Let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide.
How do you guys think you did? Could you figure it out? Could you figure it out, Tahiri?
I think he was enticing me to become that person that I don't want to be anymore. And then I look crazy to y'all. I look extra aggressive.
Yo, you look on. Yo, like for real, my. Yo.
Completely justified. Completely justified. Completely justified. Completely justified. He needed to grab that bitch the fuck up. Now look how everybody else treat him.
No. Bugging out. Oh, no. Like, you lucky I don't hurt you, yo.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Fire.
Just threw that apple in my face for no hands on. I'm going to.
The motherfucker said, you put your hands on women? Now it's his fault. Now it's his fault. Now, this man is an abuser. See, y'all don't be knowing the backstory about this shit, so shut the fuck up. That's why when niggas be like, man, these bitches be like, yeah, my last nigga, he with my, listen, I know how you get down. I'm not in the middle of that shit. You hoes act a fucking fool. You know? 847, man, who we got?
What's going on, Jap? It's Ziz Zahira. How you doing?
Oh, what's going on, sister?
Oh, nothing. I just was listening. So here's the thing, too. I was raised by an old school Mississippi man, and I had 3 brothers. So I was raised from the time I was very young. Don't be putting your hands on no man. Keep your mouth closed. If they want to act crazy with you, then you call us, and we handle that business.
Mm-hmm.
But if you hit him first, then that's on you.
Yeah.
Pops and Big Bro are gone now. So now I just, like I said, I still don't put my hands on no man. I'm not going to raise my voice or do none of that. But if he decides he want to put his hands on me, 26 Cal is going to be my new address. But I'm not going to even get to that point. So
because it's the thing. If you remain a lady, this is not a problem for women who remain ladies. You know what I'm saying? This is not a problem for women who conduct themselves in the proper fashion. You know what I'm saying? They don't have this problem. But these spicy little, you know what I'm saying, these thoughts and shit like that, yeah, they gonna have a problem with what I'm saying. Because now it's like, what you mean? We can't hit men and get away with it no more?
No, I'm not gonna put my hands on no man. But like I said, I can't, and I don't raise my voice to no man either. But if you decide you want to get crazy, then, like I said, you can get that work.
Ooh.
But I'm not gonna even let it get to that. So.
Oh man, it's always a pleasure hearing from you, man. How's everything going though?
It's going good. I'm about to buy me another house. So
man, your ass stay buying houses, man. You gonna have to inbox me, man. We gonna have to fuck around with this real estate, man.
Right. I got
a bag put up. I'm trying to fuck around.
Okay.
All right, sis. Let's see, man.
All right, take care now.
That's my sister's a hero, man. She stay buying houses, man. Stay buying motherfucking property. I like hearing about shit like that. 727, man. Who we got?
Hey, man, my name's Gary, man.
What's going on, fam?
My partner told me to watch your show, and I'm afraid I'm a little off topic because I was more on the Ike Turner side, man. When you were talking about Ike Turner is one of the greatest, most influential musicians of American history.
Okay.
So instead of being known for that, how do we get to where he's known for being, for hitting a woman?
Because of feminism, man. Because you always see, one thing they do is they always make women a victim. You know what I'm saying? If a bitch is out here and she fucks 3 guys and she's pregnant by 3 different motherfuckers or whatever the fuck, she has babies by 3 motherfuckers, she's a victim. These men left, they take no accountability for what Tina's part was in that ass whooping.
It just happened to her.
Yeah, and you have got to investigate to find out why these women get their ass whooped.
But why do we let our great and influential, history makers get classified? What musician in the last 100 years that was that influential?
Because
you think,
brother,
never
it is
put his hands on a woman?
It's a war on men right now. It's a war on men. Look at what they did with Bill Cosby. Look at what they're doing with Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is a war on men. And they're using the law.
People don't even know.
They're using the law to tear men apart.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Which is why I called on because I started thinking about Ike Turner as being, do you know Ike Turner was the first musician, the first guitar player to ever use distorted guitar on a record.
Yeah, he's one of the pioneers of rock and roll,
He's not known for, yes. Guitar distortion is what we know rock and roll as in the modern era. Yeah. He invented it. But instead of being known for being the pioneer and the talent that he was, what is he known for? Domestic violence.
Yeah.
Do you think other musicians of his era, do you think Hank Williams never hit a woman before?
Yeah, I mean, like they doing it
do you think Johnny Cash?
They doing it to
do you think Beethoven
Trey Songz right now?
Before?
They doing it to Trey Songz right now. They did it to Chris Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can say they did it to R. Kelly, but R. Kelly kind of did it to himself too.
It's a different.
Man, I mean, it's one thing they always do is make sure to tear down the man's legacy, man. They don't tear down Whitney Houston's legacy, though.
Correct.
Whitney Houston was a piece of shit. Hold on. We got to slow this down, though.
Tear down Jerry Lee Lewis.
Whitney Houston was a piece of shit. She was really a East Coast, I think, New Jersey thot. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was a crackhead. Like, she was the one getting Bobby to do drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When that Bobby Brown story came out, motherfuckers was mad. Why? Because it took the wholesome image away from Whitney, and it put some accountability on her. Everybody blamed Bobby Brown for Whitney Houston's downfall. When Whitney Houston's best friend was her downfall, her influences from back home in her neighborhood was her downfall, and her coke habit was her downfall.
And I got sucked into it watching the earlier part of your video because I'm such a big Ike Turner fan. You know, and I started to feel the pain because we don't let other people who have that type of legacy get destroyed and have their name be synonymous with domestic violence in that way. You think Elvis never hit a bitch?
Yeah.
Do you see? You're talking about a musician, and you said his side of the story needed to be told, which is what sucked me and it made me call.
Yeah, man.
Because he's got a history of being a prolific, one of the greatest guitar players in world history.
Yeah, man.
And it's all been erased.
Appreciate your call, big dog.
That's all I had, man.
Appreciate you, fam.
All right.
We just got a cash app for my man Sean, man. Shout out to Sean, man. The cash app. We got 702 Vegas. What's going on?
Yo, what's good, Jap, man? It's your boy. Oh, check this out, man. I want to go ahead and cap off what man was saying on the last call. Sean Connery came out talking about hitting hoes on national television, and they don't talk about that shit. But if he was a black man, he said some shit like that, his whole career would have been defined by it. So I want to cap that off real quick. Secondly, I want to give you a little backstory because it's some crazy shit you about to hear. I'm an ex-bodybuilder, ex-MMA fighter, 250 fucking pounds. My whole entire life been plagued with crazy ass hoes. So every time I didn't fuck a bitch or I didn't want to fuck a bitch, the bitch would always say, yo, if you don't fuck me, I'm going to tell the cops that you beat my ass and you raped me because you big as fuck and they going to believe it. Every fucking time I ever been with a bitch, they did this shit, my nigga. So for years, I've been putting up with this shit for over 30 years. So every time, okay, bitch, I'll fuck you. Bam. Fuck her fucking brains out. Whatever may have you. You know what I'm saying? So all these years putting up with this shit over and over again, you know, I get this one bitch I'm fucking with. Bitch bad as a motherfucker. I only fuck bad bitches. Matter of fact, she on tour right now. This bitch goes to the cops 4 times because I didn't fuck her each one of those 4 times. And I had another bitch at my crib. We weren't in a relationship. Went to the cops each one of them times and told the police that I put my hands on. So they come to me after the 4th time, come to my fucking workplace, put me in the back of the squad car, got me on 4 domestic violence charges. I ain't even touched a bitch. I ain't never put up my hand on a bitch in my life. Okay? So they put me in the back of the car. All the cops know me, though, because we cool and shit, because they all get their shit from me. I deal them their stuff. So Cat is like, yo, oh, we know you didn't do this. We know your character, but you know what it is. It's just our job. We in the car, $20,000 I had to pay for this motherfucking case to get off this shit, right? So right after that, I move out to Vegas, my nigga, and I said, yo, fuck all these bitches. I'm going to concentrate on my fight game. So I came out here literally just training. I meet this one bitch. She's a fitness competitor, and she wants me to train her. Bad bitch. Bitch tells me, look, I want to hang out with you a little bit. Come watch you train and everything. I thought everything was all G money. We cool for 2 years. Then one night, this bitch come to my crib and literally tell me she needs some dick. She been trying to get this dick for 2 years. And I said, look, mama, we cool and everything. You know what I'm saying? I help you with your training shit, help you with your diet, nutrition. We can't do that shit. She goes, well, if you don't give me some motherfucking dick tonight, I'm going to tell the police that you raped me, right? So we're in the car. I fucked the bitch when we get to her motherfucking crib. I'm skipping past a lot of bullshit because I don't want this to be too long. Okay. I fucked the bitch. She wake up the next motherfucking morning talking about, I want to have your baby. I said, bitch, is you out your motherfucking mind? I said, look, I wasn't even going to give you no dick before this, and now you going to say some crazy shit like this? Then she go off on a tangent talking about, that's all these motherfucking black men. Y'all ain't shit. I always, you fucking leave your kids. I'm like, bitch, I ain't got no kids. and I don't want to have no kids with you. So the bitch started putting her hands on me. Now, 30 years of putting up with this shit, my nigga. She started putting her hands on me. This shit built up after all this bullshit. Man, I must have slung her head into this motherfucking concrete ass fucking wall so fucking hard, my
Turn
nigga.
up!
My nigga,
Turn up!
My nigga, when I tell you, this bitch flew like she was motherfucking, this nigga that cocked his shit on me. Yo, like she was fucking Evil Knievel, head, threw it into the wall, bro. She fell asleep immediately. I called the cops right off the motherfucking bat. Cops get to the motherfucking crib. Excuse me, officer, I don't know what happened. I said, this young lady here was harassing me and screaming at me. I'm her personal trainer. She's been trying to have sex with me for, I got all the text messages, blah, blah, blah. They're reading this shit. They're looking at me, and they look at me, and they say, okay, yeah, obviously, this bitch probably wanted that dick. And they look at her, and she's like, he threw my head into the wall. She's just waking up and shit about this delirium, but you can't see the fucking dent in the wall because she got these nice concrete-ass fucking walls with these crown ceilings and shit, and you can't see the dent in the wall. So they're like, well, man, we don't see anything in the wall. We don't see anything on you that looks like, you were hurt. She had this big-ass weed. So that, that kind of like protected everything from them saying this shit. Okay. They said, sir, well, what we're going to do for you is we're going to file an incident report against her, and we'll help you with, making a, restraining order. So they took me down to the substation, got a restraining order on this motherfucking hoe. I'm telling y'all better learn to motherfucking, a lot of these cops, like these hoes fucking lie on you. Hey,
but the best thing that you did was you documented, you time-stamped a lot of her shit and everything that she said through text message. So a lot of these guys, I tell you guys, man, save and screenshot the text messages, upload them to Dropbox, have your evidence ready just in case a bitch flips out, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate your story, though, bro. Let me get to the calls, bro. Yeah, bro had to put the bitch. 678, man. Who we got, man?
How you doing, man? This is the kid James.
What's
from Plainfield, New Jersey. I know it's a 678 number. How you doing?
What's good?
Yeah, man. I want to say I just got hooked onto you last month, and it's crazy. I got you on this live right now talking about this subject. Prior to you, I was listening to Sahara Ali, Tariq Nasheed, and Tommy Sotomayor. But Tommy Sotomayor basically said that black women basically allies with white supremacy. Sahara Ali said that at the age of 13, black women stopped growing up mentally. And then Tariq Nasheed, he basically said on his Mac lessons that in America, that white people, there's a strong white police presence in America, and these bitches already aware of that, that white power structure. They are aware that these white people is itching to incarcerate us and shoot us, so they'll use that to their advantage to get up on us, brothers. For real, they use that as their advantage.
They're your first enemy, man. It's so crazy that you literally roll over and you see your enemy every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that bitch is right there. And she's got the power to be your enemy. And they take that. See, this is the thing. It's not the fact that America gives them the power. It's the fact that they know that America gives them the power and they actually use it. Because they don't have to do this.
Exactly.
They don't have to do this.
They don't.
These women could actually love the black man, love the black family. You know what I'm saying? And be obedient. You know what I'm saying? But instead, they choose to be defiant to anything that a man brings forth. So, you know what I'm saying? That it creates a bunch of confusion. They really the ones that destroyed the black family.
Yeah. And you know why? And because
there's incentives. There's incentives to do it.
The welfare stamps, the food stamps, the welfare checks, it's too good for them to pass up on. Yeah. So as long as they continue to get those type of benefits, they're gonna continue to, throw black men under the bus and, etc. So as long as they still eating, fast food, chicken sandwiches, butter biscuits, pork biscuits, getting welfare checks, getting Section 8, getting food stamps, just getting anything they can get from their white daddy government, they gonna continue to bash black men and act all masculine and aggressive on black men. Ain't like they gain nothing. It's just that they wanna act like you said, like a transsexual.
Yeah, they have a lot of most black women have a lot of transsexualized energy. Appreciate your call, big dog. A lot of black women have transsexualized energy. You know what I'm saying? These urban women of today have transsexualized energy. Even Tahiri as beautiful as the bitch is, her body and all that, she still got transsexualized energy build up inside of her because she thinks she's a motherfucking man. So you guys got to pay attention. 219, man, who we got?
How you doing, brother?
What's going on?
First off, before anything, I would like to start off with scripture, if that's okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ecclesiasticus 30. Now, this is out the book of the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus 30 and 8. A horse not broken becometh headstrong, and the child left to him or herself will become willful. Okay? So I'm just going to sum it up just like this. Okay? Now, if you notice, okay, with dogs, I'm going to use dogs for example. Okay? I'm going to be real quick. Now, a trainer always told me you can tell a lot by people, you know, when they're walking their dog and everything. Now, if the dog walks in front of you, that means the dog is willful. It's not listening. You're not walking the dog is walking you. And if the dog is walking directly behind you, it's the same instance. The dog is not listening to you. You're basically dragging the dog. So you can always tell who got their dog in check if the dog is walking directly on the side of them.
Preach.
Okay. Now, and I said that to say this. Now, I want all your listeners, because I respect your channel, brother, to read the book of Isaiah, chapter 3. And the Most High God, he speaks about the woman, okay? He says that the daughters of Zion, which are the black women, have become haughty, okay? Now, let's define the word haughty. That means arrogant, willful, and with a disdain. Mm-hmm. Okay, and if you read down on the chapter, it was said the daughters of Zion have become haughty, and that's why he cursed them. He said instead of well set hair, there will be baldness. Okay, and instead of a
so you telling me this why they losing their edges?
Yes, sir. And listen, and we got to understand before we can look for any game, the game was always in the Bible. I said, wow, look at all this powerful knowledge and information that was in, and I'm gonna continue. And he said, instead of sweet smell, there should be stink. Okay, listen, the Most High.
So you telling me this why they pussy stink?
Yes, sir.
Talk good, preach. Let's go.
Yes, sir. You know, and that's why God said, use my words, because his words are always, his words are going to be here before we was here and after we gone. And that's why he said you can always tell the whoredom of a woman by her eyelids. If when she paint her face and, do all this other stuff. And also he said a whore is a deep ditch. All this stuff is in the Bible. You know what I'm saying, brother? So, the Most High God has always put a curse on that woman. All y'all listeners, all y'all got to read is Isaiah chapter 3 in the King James Version of the Bible. And it's right. I couldn't believe it. It was right there. I said, God,
make sure you put that in the comments. It blew me away. Make sure you put that in the comments in the video so the brothers can go to that and refer to that, you know what I'm saying, and see it for themselves, man. We definitely appreciate your call, big dog.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a blessing. Thank you.
I told y'all. See, it's different over here, man. We coming with the facts. We coming with the Lord's word. We bringing it to y'all, man. 615, man. Who we got, man?
What's up, Jap? It's Jim Ed, man. I just sent you a donation in PayPal. What's good?
Man, appreciate you, big dog.
Hey, your last caller, man, he hit it right on the nail. I was gonna he took my fire, but I'm gonna say this right quick. And he went to the Bible, and he's right. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. That's the dope. I mean, it's the most anti-feminist version of biblical scripture you're ever going to read. And it basically says this. It says, I want all women to just shut the fuck up and be quiet. But let me read what it says. It says, I want women to be modest in their appearance. They should wear decent and appropriate clothing and not draw attention to themselves by the way they fix their hair or by wearing gold or pearls or expensive clothes. This is the New Testament. Now, a lot of motherfuckers are going to say, well, that's the old. No, this is in the New Testament. So when bitches try to say, well, that's in the old days. Nah, that's today, bitch. That's today. and then it says, for women who claim to be devoted to God, should make themselves attractive by the good things they do. Then it says at 11, a woman should learn in all quietness and full submission.
Yeah.
That's what it fucking says. And then it says,
hey, you know what be killing me though? It's a lot of mouthy ass black women who heavy in the church.
Yeah.
Who talk crazy to their husbands and all this shit, but you in the church. The word is telling you to humble yourself.
Yeah, no, it's telling you shut the fuck up. It's women, shut the fuck up. Then it says, I do not permit a woman to teach or assume authority over any man. She must be quiet. It says this, 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. New fucking Testament. It says it just like that. But the problem is, Jap, all these bullshit preachers, all these bullshit feminists, they skip that when they read in the Bible in the church every fucking Sunday. Well, yeah, I don't read that. We read something else to make women feel good. That's the motherfucking problem. Okay. That's the motherfucking problem. Hey, peace, man. Hey, I love you, Jap. Stay
man,
up, brother.
Appreciate you, man. See,
yeah.
The brothers is not fucking around. We are not fucking around in 2020 right now, bro. We not fucking around. You know what I'm saying? I got the full support of the brotherhood. We not fucking around, man. Now let's just go back to this one more time, man, and see. This is a provoked man with a bitch running her motherfucking mouth, nigga.
How do you guys think you did? Could you figure it out? Could you figure it out, Tahiri?
I think he was enticing me to become that person that I don't want to be anymore. Mm-hmm. And then I look crazy to y'all. I look extra aggressive. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No.
Bugging out. You bugging out.
Are you serious?
No. Like you bugging out. Like you look y'all.
See, everybody, are you serious? Yes, it's very fucking serious. Somebody has got to adjust this bitch.
Are you kidding me?
Chill out, you crazy. You need to chill.
See, all them hoes that's sitting with these niggas, they don't grab these bitches. They don't yoke these bitches up. That's why these hoes, none of these niggas, you know what I'm saying, got his back at all.
This house is on fire.
Just threw that apple in my face for no reason.
You put your hands on a woman? Yes!
You okay?
It's time to put your hands on her.
You okay?
Ain't nobody going to see if he okay after the fucking apple got thrown in his face 2 times. Now we about to see. I'm abused.
Votto lost it. He put his hands on me.
They play the music, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? They sell it to you. They sell this sadness.
That's not like him.
You okay, girl?
Yeah, it was unexpected. I haven't registered it yet.
And let me just clarify this. Votto's never beat me. But I've been in an abusive relationship.
You don't think this bitch deserved her ass whooped by prior men? The men of her past, you don't think that they owed her an ass whooping, that she earned that shit? Come on, man. Let's stop playing, man. Let's stop believing the words of bitches all the goddamn time, man. Let's knock that off. Tahiri opens up about her ex-boyfriend's denial of domestic abuse, I'm sorry. Tahiri states that she wound up in the ER from his violent actions. So they're trying to say Joe, but come on, man. Look how spicy this bitch is. What'd she do to Joe? That's what I want to know.
One is enough of your whole life.
How did we get here?
I mean, come on, man. This is crazy. Like, come on.
Here's what I tell every female patient of mine who comes in and have had somebody put hands on her. If there are 0 consequences to his action, if you don't do anything next, if you don't call anybody next, if you don't file.
That's not abuse. And see, this is what the problem is, man. They make every situation where a bitch get hit, they make it abuse. It's not abuse. It's not abuse. You know what I'm saying? She's a human fucking being. And human fucking beings, when they get out of pocket, they can get hit, man. We just said it yesterday, man. Classic episode. If you want to see yesterday's classic episode, man, it's on Patreon. That was too much fire. Okay? And I had to bring it back because I'm getting so many brothers' testimonies and emails. I had to come back today and give y'all the true definition of when it's time for you to put your hands on her. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. 469, man. Who we got?
What up, Jap? Logical Wavo. You can hear me?
What up, Wavo? Hey, man, you called in yesterday. Came in the chat yesterday, man. Your camera wasn't working. I was trying to get you in there.
Yeah, I was trying to mess with the settings, but I couldn't do it in time. It's all good, though. Say, you did a phenomenal job yesterday. You put in that hard work. I caught all 3 shows.
Appreciate you.
You're doing some great work. And yesterday on the 7th, you closed it out real good. These hoes ain't shit. I just want to make 2 quick points.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie Troy?
I think so. I might be getting it confused with 300 or Sparta, but go ahead.
Troy with Brad Pitt, they went to war over the female because at the beginning, the kings from opposite ends, they were coming together through commerce and everything, but the one of the king's wife was messing with the young prince. So the bottom line is they're doing business with each other between kingdoms, and the bitch up there gonna bring both kingdoms down because she wanna fuck with the young prince. And then that goes to show how these hoes ain't shit as you done patented. But I also want to touch on the other caller because he made a good point that I was gonna make. Zara Ali, she said females, they basically are like children and they stop maturing at the age of 13. Our man Donovan Sharp goes into detail how once women figure out that they, are sexually desired, they stop maturing mentally and they're children. And then they don't start maturing again until their SMV starts to decline or they, hit the wall, etc. So then they have to come up with another game plan like Tony Braxton. As y'all elaborated on Tony Braxton tactics.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is, you don't think like those Jehovah's Witnesses, as you had pointed out, because I fucked with a Jehovah's Witness. Man, they mama and them they daddy them beat their ass when they got out of line. Why you think the shit stopped just because you on the door?
Look at the Jackson family, man. Jehovah's Witnesses believe in ass whoopings. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Joe Jackson beat the kid's ass and the wife ass.
Exactly. And they try to make Joe Jackson out to be a villain. We wouldn't have some of the best music of all time if it wasn't for Joe Jackson being the disciplinarian that he was. If it wasn't for Ike Turner being the disciplinarian that he was. See, the bottom line is, females, they lack discipline because, sad to say, majority of black fathers, they didn't have their black fathers in life, and then we can still attribute that to white supremacy. Whether you want to talk about Clinton with the gangs and the drugs, whether you want to talk about the conscience, we can go into the history of that another day. But at the end of the day, black man was taken out of the home because of one of the what another caller had pointed out, because of the incentives that the black woman gets. So you can just attribute that to white supremacy. Now they know all of this history, but yet they still choose to act up. So the thing is, you have to put them in line every once in a while. But now, because women's rights and they think that because they have a certain something between their legs that they can't get this work too. That's ridiculous. You are a human being just like me. If you are out of order, you're out of order, regardless what's between your legs. And that's pretty much it. You're doing an awesome job, man.
Appreciate your call, Wavo. Yeah, Wavo's right, man. You know, just because you are a human being. I don't care if you're a woman, you are a human fucking being, and you can get this work as well. 347, man, who we got?
Yo, what's going on, Jap? Space Facts calling in, checking in from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, what up?
It's good, yeah. I made the comment earlier, I was saying just walk away, but I meant permanently. I'm going to tie together yesterday's show and today's show because I got caught up with a family court situation. Okay. And that domestic violence thing is standard protocol. They'll let them file paperwork on you even if you didn't abuse them. That's what happened to me. My child's mother had paperwork saying that I abused her, and when I brought it up in the court, luckily for me, I had evidence that none of that ever happened. And when it came up, the judge just kind of tried to ignore it.
Yeah, man. It's crazy,
and
man.
There's also there's no penalty for perjury
you're guilty
in
just
family
based
court.
off the accusations, man. You know what I'm saying? The accusations is automatic guilt when a woman says it.
Absolutely. Even if you have proof that it never happened.
Yeah, but we always proving ourselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't prove their cases. They never do. They just say.
They're not required to.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. Appreciate your call, big dog. Let's see. We got 919. Who we got?
What's up, Jap?
What up?
What's going on, family?
What's happening?
Not much, man. Not much, man. Zulu, man.
Oh, what's good?
Let me give you some details on that story. Remember that time I told you I had my ex's father come get her out the crib?
Yeah.
You recall that?
Yep.
So let me go into detail about that a little bit. All right. She brought a dude in the crib. Okay. Now we was broken up, but I was moving out. But we had established we making a smooth transition. No drama, no mess. But she didn't listen. She wanted to keep up with the mess. She wanted to start broadcasting, running wild, running in and out the crib. And then she hadn't cleaned the crib in 6 months prior to the breakup. I come home one night, the crib cleaned up. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm working 10, 12 hours, coming home having to clean the crib for the last 6 months also. You know what I'm saying? So now I knew somebody been in there ain't supposed to be over it. Nobody's supposed to be over it but family. All right? So another thing that happened was she pocket dialed herself out one night talking about how she finna go suck a nigga dick. She pocket dialed it to my phone on accident. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Same nigga she messing with at work. All right? So during the holidays, I go see my family in Florida. I come back. She, thinking that I'm still gone, bring a dude off in the crib. But she see me in the kitchen. She pushes him out the crib. He runs out the crib, runs around back and hides somewhere. You know, I see this whole thing play out, right? So what I do is I call my brother and tell him what's going on. My brother tells me immediately get out the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I immediately get out the crib. You know, he's like, man, just go somewhere, get out the crib, clear your head, don't do nothing. You'll go to jail. You know what I'm saying? You can get killed. You can kill him. You know, it ain't going to end well for y'all. She just going to be doing what she do after. I'm like, okay, bro, you right. So I dip.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I always tell niggas, man, you know, control yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because when a bitch is really trying to provoke you, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's another nigga involved. Because if you and that nigga get into it, y'all might go to jail. One of y'all might kill each other, this, and this. And that bitch going to be still out fucking and sucking doing what she do. You know what I'm saying? So I would never fight over a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fighting the bitch is different. But fighting over the bitch is totally different. No. I would never fight over a bitch.
Yeah. So I kept records through text of her disrespectful, just her disrespect throughout. I even kept record of that pocket dial. So the next day, I just called the father. I said, "Hey man, look, come get her because I'm getting ready to put hands on her. And what I'm doing is I'm coming to you first, giving you the opportunity to talk to her because everybody that's around her are yes people. They enabling and encouraging her to be disrespectful. So they can just see the show. You know what I'm saying? And then this goes back to your 30 code, right? Other men don't respect other men. Understand what I'm saying? For a piece of twat, for a piece of pussy. Me, I ain't like that. If I know that's your woman, that's your woman. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna have certain types of interactions and conversations. But dudes running around here, you got some dudes out here that are the enemy as well. They just as bad as these bitches. You know what I'm saying? Now, the end of this story is she did a double play. She started out with that nigga at her job, and then she wound up marrying another nigga at the same job who make more money than everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Now,
these bitches go to the highest bidder, bro. They always go to the highest bidder.
Yeah. This dude, he has no idea. And then the first dude left her alone because he realized he was in a mess. And he put it out there on Facebook. He said, "Man, I gotta leave you alone, man, because I ain't trying to get down with that mess you created." But I was looking at it like, nigga, you was a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's how it goes. Like real men out here not only have the hoe as the enemy, you got some hoe ass niggas as the enemy. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
you got
the simps are always
the
the simps are basically black women with dicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just what they are, man. So, I never respect the simps. All these these bitches are queens, and how you disrespect a woman, and these niggas they say all this shit to get pussy as if it's hard to get. It's not hard to get pussy from these hoes.
Yeah.
They fucking.
Yeah.
They single moms. They fucking everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Appreciate your call,
man.
Wavo,
So,
man. Let me get to these lines, bro.
Yes, sir.
Let me see, man. 743. Who we got?
Hey, what's going on, Jap, man? This is the boy, Greg Gigsby out of Forsyth County, North Carolina, man.
What's good, fam?
Ain't nothing much, man. I done called up here a couple times, man, and I want to make sure there's a point I want to drive home. I think sometimes we miss, or at least a facet I think sometimes we miss. I know myself, I ain't never dealt with no girl that didn't have a father in the home, that didn't have good job, good money, and all of that. And sometimes we tend to think that it's these low-income chicks with no father in the homes doing all this crazy stuff. It's all of them across the board, homie. Across the board. And we got to start talking about that, too.
Yeah, I agree.
Even with they father, the mothers, the married moms be showing them how to do this shit.
Because you got some guys that were fathers still getting ran by their wife.
Absolutely.
So if they got daughters and the mother was running circles around her husband, you know what I'm saying? That's just because she got a father doesn't mean that she was raised right. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
You got to figure out what was the dynamic with the father and that mother. Did he have that mother in check? And her mother is a reflection of a woman that's in check. Then yeah, she gonna be in check. But if her mother is out of pocket, she gonna be out of pocket.
Sure. I moved here with I got out the Army and I moved here with a chick that's a PA. And I noticed that, and I've seen this a couple times, there'll be these good girls, quote, and they'll have like a ton of abortions in the background. And who helped them get on that train? Their mama. You know what I'm saying? They 56-year-old mama was the first one to let them know, hey, we're going to hide this from the daddy and we're going to kill these babies off or whatever so you can excel in your life.
Yeah. I mean, it's so much bad advice coming from older black women. I mean, I got countless videos where we talked about the advice of old hoes. I'm definitely going to bring some more wisdom in that regard back to the game for y'all, man. But, dog, it's terrible that these women don't get good advice. They get terrible advice, man. And it's a detriment to their life. And they blame everybody, but they never blame their moms. You know what I'm saying? They never blame these aunties with this terrible advice and shit like that, man. I appreciate your call, man. Let me play this video real quick for the guys, man. My brother, I believe it was Logical Wavo, he did mention Shahrazad Ali. There was, now Shahrazad Ali has a book. And if I have a book personally, it's called The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. And it's a yellow book, yellow book cover. If you get it, it's on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all support that because it's a book from a black woman's perspective, giving black women accountability for how they destroyed the family and how they out of pocket from a black woman's perspective to black men. And it's an excellent read. Like the brothers was mentioning, like, you know, she talked about the maturity when they turned 13 and how they was mouthing off and all that shit. Like, it's so many levels in it. But there's one aspect of it where she talks about how do you deal with an unruly woman. And she's on this show, I think this is the Donahue show, and they're interviewing her, and now she's about to explain it.
5, you can seek counseling or sympathy from friends. 6,
so when you got she gave a list of things. When you have an unruly woman, you can go seek counseling from friends and shit like that, and how to deal with it. But listen.
Or he can offer her a sound, open-handed slap in the mouth.
She was bold. This was, I believe, the 80s, early 90s, 80s. And she was the one that put out, said, you can offer the black woman a bold slap in the mouth. Now let's listen to this woman explain why women need the shit slapped out of them at times.
All right, let me respond.
You can't be proud of that, Miss
Let me
Olive.
respond. I'm proud of this entire project. It's helping my people purge. Now let me respond. Okay?
Go ahead.
I really expected more creativity. I'm so tired of that one. But initially, when black women were upset about that remark, certainly we know that domestic violence is at an all-time high in the black community. I would never advocate that. But currently, the black man is stabbing us, he is kicking us, he is murdering us, he's dragging us through the street. I mean, he's doing everything to us. I'm trying to put some direction and restriction on that. There's not a black man in the world who can read my book up to page 180 and think that I am telling him to be violent against a black woman. That's impossible.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible.
Now, we have a lot of black men who are into denial because we have bullied our man and we have terrorized him. The black women in the media have bullied the black man.
Yes.
And they have caused a media blackout on my project. And they have bullied him.
The major problem, well, look here, wait a minute. What we gonna do?
Sir.
Anytime someone does not agree with him, if it's a man, he becomes a wimp. If a woman, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. If a woman doesn't agree with him, then she doesn't have a man. I'm saying anytime you cannot have dialogue or dissent, then it's no way to develop.
We're trying to have
now,
unity.
let me just
you can't
finish
have
this.
unity and separation at the same time.
The major point that she misses in the book, other than blaming the black woman, is she let the white man off the hook. That essentially what happens.
No. We have been blaming the white man. We can't change white people. We don't spend 30 years trying to do
I'm
that.
not trying to change it,
ourselves.
but you cannot blame black women for the demise of the black race.
I'm blaming us for one half of the responsibility.
He need his ass slapped. You see what I'm saying? But she tells you, man, you can offer her a bold slap in the face, man. You know what I'm saying? Who is going to correct her? Her mama can't correct her. Her friends can't correct her. Do you want the white man to correct her? You want jail to correct her? You know what I'm saying? She run around here. She can't keep a good man. Now she want to be a lesbian. You have got to put your hands on these motherfuckers at times. 561, man. Who we got?
Yo, what up, fam, man? I'm just calling you in, man. Hit you up on the show. Oh, but yeah. You know, man, I've been in a lot of situations in my life, and I lost a couple of years out of my life and time, you know what I mean, behind this same old domestic bullshit. I'm a motherfucking, I guess you say a recovering addict from smacking a bitch or whatever, but yeah. They will set you up real quick, real easy. Bad part about it is I should have did something, but I didn't, and I got fucked over anyway.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing, though.
If you do
were
get a
you
chance
provoked? The chastisement that you did give her, were you provoked?
Oh, hell yeah, dog. She thought I was fucking with some other chick, whatever. I was trying to find a job, bro. And, you know what I mean?
word around town was I was talking to this other chick, and you know what I mean. I come home, bro. I take a shower. You know what I mean. Take my get myself cleaned up or whatever. I got my glasses and shit on. She come snatch my glasses off my face and just start punching me in my shit. I'm like, what the hell going on? And she started saying, oh, you wanna be with so and so and so and so and shit like that, bro. Hey, it came to the point, man. I had to grab her up, man. I had to do something with her.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But then they start crying and tell the story. Oh, he's abusive. He was abusive. Bullshit. We never hear the side from the men of the abuse of these women.
Oh yeah. Well, see, she wanted to lie to get out of this shit because see, she got real feisty, right? So I'm holding her down so she won't hit me no more. So her arms, I'm holding her legs so she can't kick me and hit me. So with her free hand, she go ahead and grab a beer bottle, bust the bottle, and start sticking me in the back with that bitch.
Nigga, that was assault with a deadly weapon, and if she hits you in your head with that, that's almost attempted murder.
Yeah, and guess what? She said I kicked her in the stomach and she was pregnant and got clean off this shit, bro. I was fighting this shit with a motherfucking back full of motherfucking hoes. Stick moves, nigga.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy,
I
bro.
bought that shit for like...
Man, I'm sorry to hear about that. That's fucked up. Let me get to another call, man. 3, 2, 1, man. Who we got?
Yo, Jap, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's going on, fam?
Yeah, man, I just wanted to make a comment, man. One of my main things, what I do, man, when I be talking to bitches or whatever, when I'm trying to knock me a bitch, one of my things that I ask them about their father. I ask them like, well, how do you feel about your dad? If her father was in her life and she's like basically like shitting on her father, like if she makes some remarks, for instance, saying that, oh, you talking about my sperm donor? Who you talking about? You talking about my stepdaddy, or you talking about my sperm donor? Or you talking about the nigga? If she say any type of remarks like that, I already know how she feel about men. Because even if a real woman, a real lady, even if her daddy was really an ain't shit nigga, she's not going to down her father or like talk so horribly about him. You feel me? So if a woman does that, I already know in general she already don't have real respect for men. So if a bitch don't even have respect for her own dad, even if her dad wasn't shit, there's no way that she's going to have respect for you. The only way she's going to be able to have respect for you, you're going to have to do the most to get the bitch to respect you versus a regular woman that was raised by her father or at least have respect just for men in general. You ain't going to have these problems. But a lot of these problems, like you always say, come from these ain't shit single mothers that raise these ain't shit little girls that grow up to be ain't shit single mothers themselves. And the whole cycle just keep on going and going and going. And that's where a lot of these hood rats be coming out here and be abusing dudes out here. Be abusing, verbally and physically abusing dudes, throwing dudes in jail and doing all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I had to say on that, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. 619, man. Who we got?
What is going on, Jap?
What's poppin'?
Oh, man, this is a great topic. I'm telling you, man, we need to resurrect Ike Turner. Seriously. We need a serious beat a bitch school to be put back into place.
Talk that talk, bro.
Oh, yeah. Man, I'm telling you, as a married man who separated from his wife, there was definitely some times, and I got to go back to Will Smith on this one. He should have reached over that table and slapped the dog shit out of Jada. That right there would have been a massive awakening for a lot of men. Because let's be honest, if not for the simps, the white knights, and the cucks, and the police force, a lot of these women will be getting their ass beat like they need it.
Man, I mean, dog, it would have been a game changer to see Will Smith grab her ass up like how Votto just did over the table and then just get her on the ground and be like, bitch, what the fuck? Man, it would have been a game changer, man. You know what I'm saying? It would have definitely been a game changer.
I'm going to tell you straight, man. I told my wife when I first married her, look, if you ever put me in a position to where I got to put hands on you, oh, trust me, I'm going to make my trip to the police station worth it. And you know what? That put fear into her mind for the longest time.
Hey, man, like I said.
That's why women don't respect us, because they don't fear us like they should. A little bit of healthy fear goes a long way.
If provoked, you know what I'm saying, it's definitely needed, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these women provoke this shit. That's what they're not telling you. You know what I'm saying? Your actions, your behavior, your mouth provokes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, the response that you get.
Oh.
You know, so it's crazy.
But yeah, Jap, man, you saved me from a lot of heartache myself, man. I've been following you for a long time, and you know,
appreciate you.
You're one of the big reasons why I decided to make my move.
Appreciate you, bro. Hey, man, I'm glad it's working out for
Oh,
you, man.
yeah.
Continue to follow us, continue to support us, man. Appreciate you, bro. We're gonna keep bringing this heat.
Yep. Keep doing what you do.
Man. All right, man. Like I told you, man. Y'all want to see that fire from yesterday, man? You gotta go over to Patreon. You know what I'm saying? It's for the Patreon. Like, listen. If listen, we'll bring this back again if some more shit happens in the news. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? It's one more person I want to talk about, man. Chad Ochocinco got a bad deal too, man. Chad Ochocinco got a raw deal. What's it say? Evelyn. Oh, shit. Evelyn. Lazada. Oh, shit. Let's just look at the fights. Evelyn Lazada. You know what I'm saying? How this bitch get down. Let's just see what we can find. Let's see. Because a lot of people made it seem that just because Evelyn is beautiful, that she don't deserve her ass whooped too. You know? And she popped off. I got reason to believe that she popped off on Chad. I got that COVID right now.
My name's mean anything because he wasn't there.
And it was hard. I didn't have the shoe store.
I love my life now.
No.
Have you been stupid bitch? Try me if you want to.
I know you can.
I can change my hair.
Oh, you lucky. You about to get it. You lucky.
I'm gonna come here. I'm coming with.
I'm just skimming through because, you know, VH1 got copyrights and shit. But look at that. Look at that. You're not going to tell me she ain't pick up an object and throw it at Ochocinco or nothing like that, man. That man is a simp. That man left her, after she left him, he got a new bitch with 4 kids. He was a goofy to begin with. He's a hopeless romantic goofy. So I know he wasn't just in it to just beat a bitch ass. That man lost everything over that bitch. Faking the funk. That man lost his motherfucking NFL career. I think he was at the Dolphins. They call you in the office and tell you you're cut because of you smacking your bitch? This is crazy, man. Again, we're not advocating, you know what I'm saying, for domestic violence. I ain't telling you niggas to go out here and just go smacking your bitch. But I do understand when it's necessary. I understand the positions that men have been put in because I've been put in those same positions where you might have to smack the shit out of one of these hoes. You know what I'm saying? These hoes cheating on you with a nigga that she introduced you to, talking about this is my bro. I think you deserve to smack the shit out of her. We appreciate y'all coming to the church today, man, early this morning. We turning up later on. I got some more heat for you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who super chatted. Shout out to everybody who hit us on the Cash App and the PayPal. Make sure y'all go over to Patreon, become a Patreon. You get to get hundreds of archived videos banned from YouTube. I've been doing this for over 5-6 years now. I got an extensive catalog for all you guys that want to go over there and get this game. You know what I'm saying? And it's game off experience. Some of the best game you're going to hear. All right? But we going to get up out of here, man. Let's get this money. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing it. They are the flyest, broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in.